Welcome back, everybody. So, a lot of you guys are wondering, what the heck just happened? We got a massive gap up and go, and market did not even look back. Well, there are some signs that we saw before where market can actually bounce. Extreme fear, that is one thing. And then people are shorting into the hole. But the key thing here and the key word here, guys, Dow jumps nearly 600 points on Monday as investors. And the key word here, hope Trump softens tariff stance. So it's running, on hope. And that's the last thing you want to see, that market running on hope. And that is why you saw that pump here in the market today. Now, Dow Jones going up 1.42%, Nasdaq massive rally up 2.27%, S&P also going up 1.76%, and Russell going up the most, over 2%, almost two and a half. It was actually slightly over two and a half, but now ended up the day here at 2.50%. Now here's 11 sectors makes up S&P 500, consumer cyclical, and we know what a rally on Tesla. Massive rally. It was brewing, and boy oh boy, that stock delivered. Industrials, communication services, technology on top. So completely risk on move here in the market. And you can see pretty much all the sectors are in the green. Stock market map. What we got here on stock market map? Well, big names like Walmart, Costco, both are up here. Then we got mega cap stocks. Nvidia going up 3%. Microsoft, that's the one that is not actually going up. It was up, I think, over 1%. And then at one point, market was up like 2%, but this thing was red. So lagging behind Microsoft, Apple up nearly 1%. But look at right here, guys. Eli Lilly over 3%, Meta almost 4%, Google up over 2%, Amazon up 3.5%, and Tesla, boy oh boy, up almost 12% for the day. And I'm going to share the trade that we took on Tesla. I sold my shares today and holding on to my longer term calls that I got here on Tesla. Welcome back, everybody. So this is gonna be a quick update video for you guys on stock market. And before we get started, please smash that like button, and 100 plus likes on this video would be greatly appreciated, guys. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. Now, if you want to get my daily trade ideas, swing trade ideas, live trading, and you want to support the channel, definitely check out their link down below in the description for Patreon. So on SPY ETF, it's up 1.79%. And if you look at my screen, I don't have the daily 200 SMA right here, but it's definitely over daily 200 SMA. We did get that close over that today, and also over this key level here, 574. That is the do or die zone right here, and we got over that. Now I know there is going to be people out there now chasing and getting extremely bullish. Oh, here you go, gap up and go, and things are just going to happen. Now, what do we got as an overall trend? Well, it's a downtrend on this weekly time frame. We had a doji last week. We got some continuation, gap up and go, and you guys saw that. Why we got that gap up and go? It's on hope that Trump takes a backseat on tariff, right? So that's why market is going up. But again, we were disconnected from this blue line, 5 SMA on this weekly time frame. So we're just reconnecting here, and that's a big level right here, 574. Now it just one day today that we got that gap up and go, we can definitely come back, retest 570 to 565 to close this massive gap from today. And if we can hold here, that could be considered as a higher low, because we got low, high, higher low, and that could be another higher low here, as long as we can stay over 565 to 570, and we get over that level once again. Once we get that pullback 574, that's gonna look more bullish for more upside, possibly going back up all the way up to 586. Also, if you look at my screen, what is happening? Well, double top, right? And where's the neckline? 574-ish. And we're just retesting that neckline. And if you're buying here new money long, that is not the spot. Also, if you're shorting, I think you got slightly better opportunity here, considering it just one day. I mean, if this thing shows follow through and a strong reversal this week and stays over 574 completely, then yes, I'll change my tone and say, hey, market is reversing. But it just one day we closed over daily 200 SMA, but you can see, daily trend is down, weekly trend is down, and we're just getting a dead cat bounce at this point on hope, right? So going into tomorrow's session, 574, key line in the sand to watch. Below that, 570, this high right here, and then this gap right here, 565. To the upside, as long as we're over 574, more consolidation here, that's going to look more bullish for a move all the way up to 586. But I don't think we're going to go there this week here on SPY ETF. And here's my X account. And if you guys are on there, definitely give me a follow. And there is no subscription, nothing. You can also comment here if you have any questions, and I can definitely answer that right here on X. With that being said, here's a fantastic trade. We sold some shares and still holding my longer term calls that I got in here on Tesla. You can see on March 13th, I called it, I got in and opened a position here on Tesla, 400 strike, June 18th, 2026. And this is not the first time in last 4 years that I've been trading, guys. This is probably the fourth time we went long on Tesla. And last few times it was over 500% on these calls. And I'm looking for at least something close to it here on Tesla once again. And you can see on the 18th of March, we added more, added, slowly add. I'm not saying go, crazy here, but, slowly add into it, depending on how your account is and how much money you have. I cannot say, I'm adding 20 contracts, so you go ahead and add 20 contracts. That might be, not the case, but, if you're buying one, maybe add another one, depending on how you're positioning yourself here with Tesla. And then this is another one that is shares. I did not get a chance to buy more than 150 shares. It was a bit, out of my range because I like to get it near 200 or under. But this thing, boy, oh boy, this morning delivered huge profit from only 150 shares. So all these trade ideas, and especially, trades like this that can actually deliver 500% profit, definitely on my Patreon. And if you guys are only serious about trading, and I'm not even talking about people joining, getting that monthly membership and then get out after 4 days, it's not going to help you. A lot of these trades are longer term, weeks, months out, couple months out, and these trades are making money. So if you're somebody who's looking to window shop, this is not the channel for that type of trades. So definitely, if you're serious about it, I have the link right on top here on my X account. You can also check out the link down in the description on my YouTube video, and you can join. And once you join, you get all these trade ideas, swing trade ideas, live trading, daily trade ideas, and any help you need to become a better trader. On triple Q, it's up over 2%, so massive rally right here, and we gapped up from 481.61, and we never looked back. And there was a slightly small, tiny mini pullback, and they added this bottom wick on this candle. It actually never got there. And this thing bounced back, and you can see now we did close over 485, where we are getting a lot of rejection last week. So that is looking technically really good, but also we're just on top of this bear flag pattern. We're just on top of the range. So now there always support at 488, 485, and then the gap can act as a support 481.61 to 478. To the upside, as long as we're over 488, this thing can definitely continue easily up to right here 494, and over that watch out for a move up to 498 to even 503. Now, don't forget, guys. I mean, we're coming off from a steep sell-off. Things were just going straight down, and now we're getting a bounce. So, getting, yes, it's looking good. I'm not denying that, but getting overly bullish and thinking that this is it, we're going back up to all-time highs. That is not something you want to do with just one day gap up and go. So you want to wait for that confirmation. You want to see how the price actually holds up next few days, and especially into end of the week. On Dow Jones also up 1.40%, and we did close over this 423 range, and it's looking a bit better but not completely out of the woods yet. There will be support at 423. Below that, we might be coming down and filling this gap from today at 420, which can act as a support. As long as we're over 423, it can push possibly higher up to 433, but I think that's going to take some time, and it needs to hold here in order for this thing to move higher. Right here, anywhere from 423 to 420 after filling this gap. We came down here on Dow Jones quite a bit during the trading session, but at the end, because everything was going up, and especially Boeing was helping out a lot. Even Apple was green on the day, so Dow Jones able to close over 423, and that's going to be your key line in the sand for tomorrow. On IWM, it's up the most 2.5%, and you can see we did close over 20-day moving average 206.47. So that is going to act as a support come tomorrow. Below that, we have gap fill reversal at 204.42, which can hold. And if you're looking to buy that dip, this might be a nice opportunity as long as it can hold. Now, as long as IWM is over 206.47 or this gap, watch out for a move up to 210. And once we get over that, we can talk about possibly more upside, but we're just getting a dead cat bounce, so don't get extremely bullish here on small caps. On VIX is down 9.34%, so it's got absolutely decimated today, and now it's under 18 bucks, but holding by a thread. There's a trend line here, which is at 17.46. Below that, VIX will have support at lower Bollinger Band 16.48 and then 15 bucks. But you can see right on my screen, we do have a bullish falling wedge. And if this thing is able to break and hold, I would say the first level would be 18. But if this thing wants to break over this trend line, that would be $20. VIX gets up to 20, that's going to look more bullish for a big breakout from this bullish falling wedge. And this is where things will be interesting. Market will put in, a lower high, and VIX will definitely spike back up to the upside. So watch out for that, and I'll definitely keep you guys updated going into tomorrow night.